want to talk about Kruskals here for a second. Now remember, what Kruskals does is that it takes all of the edges, right? All them edges, and just sorts it. Right? Just sorts the edges. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It just sorts all of them. So that right there, that's going to be, you're sitting at an E log E right off the rip. And we all know, because life sucks, that E log E is actually E log V because it makes us feel smaller, right? And when it comes to big O, nothing feels better than being smaller, okay? You want small energy here, okay? Little energy. So you do that old math trick, and you go from log E to log V, classic math trick, right? And so it looks smaller. So right off the rip, we're right here. Can you explain logarithms? You're going to need to go and look at logarithms, okay? That's like, I'm sorry, this is not high school math class, okay? Okay, buddy, we're talking about Kruskals. Okay, we're talking about Kruskals. Okay. Anyways, so we got this sweetness sitting right here, right? This is looking good. Can we all agree this looks good? Then after that, you got to pull them out one at a time, right? Until you have a set of all visited nodes, right? So if this is 0 and this is 4 in our accidental devil diagram, until we get 0 through 4 in here, we just keep on traversing this list until that happens. I mean, in a typical graph, Kruskals is faster. I have no idea if that's actually true or not true. You know what I mean? It's really hard to know that answer because you have a sorting algorithm that needs to happen up front. But you got to remember that a Prim's algorithm in general use case is going to have some sort of coefficient in front of their E log V, right? And so I don't know what that's going to be, right? So I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know how that works. It's just there's some thing in there. You know what I mean? So just remember that. I don't know. I'd have to test it. I can't tell you. Kruskals aligning your chakras. Yeah, chakras. No chakras tonight. No chakras. Thank you for the level 7 hype train. Out of control, people. Out of control. Dr. Golden Legend, out of control. Okay? Out of control. See Elog. Oh my goodness. I forgot I changed. I forgot. Oh my goodness. Here it goes. 3, 2, 1. Make it happen now. Now. Then. I'm pretty sure Prim's is faster. The DSU has a tricky complexity. Yes. The thing is you get into these complex algorithms that eventually it could be. It just depends on the size of the graph. See, the problem is once you toss out a Fibonacci heap, you have like a whole confusing level of things that need to go on. And is it faster? I don't know, right? You know what I mean? Welcome, Possible Banovator. Welcome, Possible Banovator. Whiskey Nerd, thank you very much. And Zemor, thank you very much. Hey, Whiskey Nerd. I have a couple bottles of Blanton's. If you're a fan, maybe a little Buffalo Trace. Message deleted by Obama. Thanks, Obama. Yo, girl. You want to check out my Fibonacci heap? I'm going to try it out with my wife tonight. See what she says. You know? I don't know. She might look at me and be like, let's just face it. That's a min heap. And I'm going to break down crying right there. Right there. I'm just not even going to make it. You know, I'm not going to make it at all. It's going to feel real bad. All right? Big oof, I know. Yeah, Kruskals, you sort an array, then DSU using another array, unless you know you're using a backing array heap. There's no BST-backed prim will be faster. Everything you just said, I would like to say no or yes. Yes. No. Already tried it on mine, actively explaining what a Fibonacci sequence is. Yeah, I know, it's very confusing. So anyways, Fibonacci sequence. Why are you teaching linear algos? Linear algorithms? Why are we talking about linear, dog? Anyways, so let's implement Kruskals. So for those that don't know, I just explained Kruskals. Kruskals is very simple. Take every edge, sort that shit. After you sort that, walk that array until you get every single node visited. or you exhaust the array. If you exhaust the array and not every node has been visited, then guess what? Guess what? There's no minimum spanning tree for the entire graph. You know what I mean? This chat is anything but linear. Yeah, you suck. Absolutely. Line break. I have speeded up so many of my old programs by moving theoretically faster algorithms for more simplistic ones. Yeah. Yes, this. Big O notation leaves out a lot to be desired. You know what I mean, Zmort? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, Zmort? Zmort. You know what I mean? Deja vu. Oh, Lighter Store. Well, hello, Lighter Store. You know what I mean? Cash miss. Lighter Store, by the way, I did finally understand why it's E log V. Remember, you're just like, it's simple. And I'm just like, oh, I'm a stupid man. It's because I'm actually stupid. It legitimately is because I'm just stupid. The reason why it's E log V is very, very simple, right? The E makes perfect sense. The log V of Prim's algorithm is very, very silly that I didn't understand. Because, of course, it is 100% log E, right? We can all agree. It's log E, but we all know that log E is equivalent to log V squared, okay? If you don't understand that, get the hell out of here. Which means that that's equivalent to 2 log V. I'm a dummy, right? I'm a dummy. Oh, I'm a dummy. It was right there this whole time, like right in front of me. I'm just so stupid sometimes. I'm literally the stupidest person in the universe. No fib tree necessary for DSU, by the way. 3-line DSU. Oh, inverse Ackermann, amortized complexity. Got him. Okay, guy. All right, I'm out. Yeah, damn, I gotta go then. Yeah, you better get the hell out of here, dummy. It's O-N plus M. Okay, Lithium. Lithium, we were having a very lovely talk. Now I'm actually scared. Oh my goodness, my beautiful wife is calling me again. She's been very good at calling me recently. Yellow, beautiful wife. My beautiful wife. Yeah. I always thought it was for the mustache rides. Wait, what are we reading about? What are we reading about? What are we reading about? I'm getting the feeling that node placement and pen color on this drawing is on purpose. Why, did I get a dick in there somewhere? Sometimes I do I get pretty dicky sometimes. We can all agree that some of my drawings can get real dicky. I don't got any of the dick drawings right now. Even that one. People thought it was coming. It just wasn't. All right, anyways. I'm explaining E log V. Oh, yeah, girl. Want to hear about E log V? You know what I'm talking about? Anyways. So, now that we have that, we did Prim's algorithm in the simplest form. I didn't use a priority queue because obviously I didn't hand implement a priority queue. But it's good not to do it so you understand kind of what's happening. But it's not all that hard to see how to do a priority queue. You know what I mean? So we're going to go prime list. We're going to search this. We're going to search up Prim's list. Hey, baby cakes. Thank you. Ooh, nice. Non squeak. I'm not sure how to say your name. But I hope you feel it. I feel like prime for prime got eaten. Wait, who got eaten? I feel like my prime for prime got eaten. Whoa, did it? Royal, did you say something and I just totally missed it? If I did, I am genuinely sorry, and I offer many condolences. Rockstar, I don't even think I said thank you to Rockstar. Rockstar, I'm sorry, tier 1, 8 months, I feel like a dickhead. A Dagun Kanburdon? I remember that one. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Did it fill in the blank? Kiwi, did I miss you, Kiwi? Kiwi, I'm so sorry I missed you. It's going to be made you look. What's the use case for Prim's algorithm? It's to learn how to do Prim's algorithm. It's so you can make a minimum spanning tree. Kruskals. Kruskalist. 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 Kruskals list. All right, there we go. Let's research up Prim's list. Let's toss it at me, dump over here. We definitely need to get that thing fixed.
Costco.
Let's go in here.
I love you.
Let's paste this thing in here. Let's make sure. Did I have a Kruskal in here? I didn't.
I love you.
I didn't have a Kruskals list. Top it in here. Let's call it Kruskals. And we're gonna take these things. There we go. This is looking good. Can we agree? This is looking good. People, this is looking good. This is looking good. Say that 10 times fast. Kruskals list, 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 Kruskals list. Thank you, Humo. Thank you, Raylith. Thank you, K or RK Danebo. What a honeymoon phase it's been. I know. You ready for our honeymoon, baby? Are you ready? Welcome to Kruskal. How may I help you? You ready for that honeymoon? Thanks for saying it 10 times fast. Hey, no problem. It just came out that way. I don't know what happened. I just got into it. You know what I mean? Have you ever just gotten into something? I got into it. You know what I mean? You know? Whatever. Sometimes a man can get into things. You know what I mean? Sometimes we can get in. Deep in. All right, so. Ooh, look at this look at that little one I made. Oh, baby, I've made so many good ones right here. Look at that little stuff I've made. I should probably relearn this so I can actually just calculate out everything. But I kind of want to use the one we've been doing right here. You know what I mean? I'm going to call this one export const femalgo 2. You know what I'm talking about? And this is, of course, going to be a weighted adjacency matrix classic. You know, I literally told my wife about this last night.
Welcome to Costco.
Okay? I literally told her that about it last night, except for it's going to be a weighted adjacency list. Joke's on you. You guys fell for it. You guys are so stupid. You guys are so stupid. Did you see that? You guys just fell for that. Femalgos 2. Let's go. And we're going to put that in there. We're going to put it in. And I believe I have the minimum. Let's create the minimum. Called it. You have a problem with names. You have a problem with names, okay? Airwolf Bach, hey. Swax. It's the one I invented here. Hey, Prime, I always feel like I'm dumb and I can't even calculate without a calculator on such a minor task. Should I even do CS? Yeah, go for it.
I love you.
Your ability to be an Intel processor, it has nothing to do with your ability to do, like, autist reasoning, which is what computer science is, okay? Let's just face it. It's your ability to go think about something. What do I think about NoFap? I don't watch porn. I think porn is one of the greatest evils of all time. I have not fapped in 15 years, okay? Sir. ZX Occult, thank you for making programming fun. That's what we're trying to do. So, there you go. That's where we're at, okay? I no-fapped before I had a girlfriend, okay? I went deep. No fapping of any kind. For months. For a long, long time. And it turns out when you let your natural desires work, you can get a girlfriend faster. Because that's what happens. Because that's like how nature works. All of a sudden, your biology kicks in. And you got to be like, you know, I'm going to have to get out of this closet. World of Warcraft, you're going to have to take a step back. I got nature happening. Nature is happening right now. You know what I mean? So you are a reader. I know. It happens. Listen to nature, kids. I know. I bet I can break that streak with some Haskell and a good functor. I'm not even sure what that means. Anyways, World of Warcraft, more like World of Wife. Got him. I have 4 kids. I have a minimum 4 times I've had sex. Minimum. Okay? Let's be real here. It may not exceed that, but it's at least that. All right, so let's go into here. So we have Prim's list. We have Algo 2. Let's go to our graph we made yesterday. Where was it? Where were you graph yesterday we made? That's me explaining stack traces. There's this thing. Okay, so I made this graph yesterday. Very beautiful graph. Very, very simple graph. All right, so we can make this thing work out. So let's go to Fem Algo 2. Let's yank this bad boy because that just feels so good. Okay, so what do we do? We had 1 to 2. Let's take that and Whoa, 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 boys. Do we got? Okay, there it is. Okay. What is going on here? Okay. We're still doing that, right? VT bar me, daddy. R space. Okay, good. All right, good. Let's see. And let's see. What does it look like? What does it look like? So we got everything around, and then 3 goes to 1, and 3 goes to 2. Okay, that seems right. We also are directionless, right? We're also directionless, which feels good. So I guess I could go, right? Wait, what is it? Where's the? Oh my goodness! Now that I have to know where it is, whoa, that's so funny. I actually have no idea where that hat is. How funny is that? I had to actually step off this for a second to remember where I put my hat. I could not think of it. The moment I had to do it, oh my goodness, it happened again. Why is that what I'm thinking? I never think. I don't think. This is not a thinking stream. This ain't no thinking stream. Let's put in one of those. And then go V. Let's put it over here. Let's, what is it? R dash, maybe? Dude, I hate making ASCII art in front of people. Do you guys ever get ASCII art? Do you guys ever get, like, ASCII art conscious when you're in front of people? Do you ever get that? I'm getting kind of ASCII art like, you know, I'm feeling a little, you know what I mean? It's making me feel a little embarrassed. Hey, thank you for that sub, by the way. This is a bi-directional graph. There we go. How's that? How do we do? A little prime graph theory? Yeah, that's all we're doing. Just a little bit. We're just kind of walking through prime. I've done a project website, and I can't determine a price for it. How can I do this with Icons Me? Can anyone help? I have no idea what you're even doing that. Hello, chat. What are we doing? Sex with code. I'm not sure what that means. So I don't want you to listen to that individual. Real talk, I don't think he has the best interest in mind. What? I just vertically edited that. Whoa. Space. Okay, I don't think... Okay, actually, let's do that again. Let's go space. Look at this one. Are you ready for this one? Are you ready for this one? Let's go. Let's put in one of those guys. And then let's go V. And, ooh, we didn't even have to do that many. You know what I mean? Look at that. I guess I could have gone like this first and done that and then spaced that out and then took off that one. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, that's looking good. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, that's looking good. There we go. I think that's about right. There we go. Diagonals. I know we got like diagonals and stuff. I don't really have a strong way to do diagonals here, but that feels about right to me. What that even says. What does the fox say? I don't know. All right, so we have this thing. So that means we got to get our minimum spanning tree going here, which shouldn't be too hard, honestly. So I'm going to take that thing out. I'm going to go back here, and our minimum spanning tree, 0 to point should point to those ones. 1 should point back to 0, back to 4, and to 3. Is that true? Should 1 point to 3? 1 should not point to 3. 1 should not be pointing to 3 in here. 2. What should you be pointing to? 2 should be pointing to nothing. 2, you're a piece of shit. All right. 3, what do you be pointing to? 3 should point to 6, and that is it. Ooh, no, that's not true at all. Wait, is that true? Yeah, that's true. 4, you should be pointing to 1 and 5. 5, you should be pointing to 4 and 6. 6, you should be pointing to 5 and 3. Okay, so that actually looks good. So if I have done this correctly, I should be able to give it the old NPM run test. Why is Prim's breaking, people? I don't like what I see. I don't like it. This doesn't make any sense. Why is this the full graph? I'm getting the full graph here. This is the full graph. I should not be getting the full graph here. Expected. Oh, wait, what? Wait, wait, hold on. Porque Maria. Okay, hold on. Whoa. This is not what I was expecting at all. Oh, look at that! Oh! Wait a second. Oh shit! How to? Let's see. Is there like some sort of exclude? Oh, crap. Just exclude. Sorry, this is an older project. Just exclude folder. Not from files watch. Hold on. Dash no. Just exclude JSON. What's this? Is there a Linux equivalent to this one? I don't know. That looks like I don't know what that is. That looks like something I don't think I'd use. You know what I mean? No offense to MonoDraw, but I don't know if I'd use that. Okay. Here, how about this one? I bet you I can go like this. Let's see. I need to exclude the dist folder. Happen! I knew it. Okay, it was ignore patterns. I knew that. I'm so stupid. There we go. Copilot. Copilot supremacy. All right. So the nice part is that I can go Kruskals now. Kruskals list.ts. Paste that in here. F that P. Kruskals list. Let's go. Make it happen. Feels good. Jump back here. Day 4. We're going to actually add Kruskals list here. .ts. Making it happen. We didn't generate this one. I know we could have generated it. Actually, no. Let's generate it. Let's generate this SOB. Let's generate this npm run cat package.json. What is it called? Npm run degenerate. Let's see. Generate. There we go. Got it. We got day 5. We got Kruskals list. Look at how good that looks. Can we take a second here? Here, I'm just going to paste over day 4. I'm just going to paste it over just so I have it in there. Right? We don't care. We don't care. Big energy here, people. Big energy here. Hey, thank you.
Welcome to Costco.
Uli. I appreciate that, Uli. Program Paragoya. Wait, what does this face mean? What does no mouth face even mean? I don't know what to think about it other than hey man,
welcome to Costco.
Just found out that problem that took me 2 weeks to solve was a typo that made an allocation to the size of a pointer and not a float that it pointed to. How are you? I had a DNS issue this morning that took me 30 minutes to track down. Anyways, it reminds me of, what's it called? It reminds me of USS Callister Black Mirror when they couldn't breathe and they got their mouths shut. Freaks me out, you know what I mean? While I watch you, I realized that I can do a log E, an OE too, because it's the slow part. The other one can be done. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. The no mouth. It's horrifying. Truly horrifying. Sorry that you had the world's worst experience debugging, because that does actually sound pretty shitty. I'm not going to lie to you. That sounds pretty shitty. Okay, so now I do have a... Is it happening? Or is it happening? Did you guys see no signal? It's happening. Isn't it? Yep, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. I had to go underneath my desk. I had to go.
Oh, that scared me.
What the hell just happened? I don't know what just happened, but I just got terrified. I was underneath my desk playing Hide the Pickle, and Lidastor came in with 23 gifted subs, okay? It's happening! Did I do a good Ron Paul impersonation? Not at all. I did not do a good Ron Paul impersonation at all. Everyone in chat agrees defaulting anything is the devil's work, right? Defaulting anything? I default a lot of things. Lidastor. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. How go down and up? It's a very good for the memes. Wait, what? What? Thank you, Lidastor. All right. So we now need to do this. So I've been doing this kind of weird thing. I kind of just have this like edge I've been kind of doing. I've been edging. Let's just face it. I've been, maybe I've been edging a little bit, and I just literally do a graph edge, right? That's what I've been doing as an edge. Because unfortunately, I defined my graph edge to be this. Only 2 and wait, because let's just face it, you use the positional offset often to determine those things, and so it's like I maybe I need like a bi-directional graph edge here. You know what I mean? Maybe I need the bi-directional, but right now we're just kind of like tupling it. But maybe I can do like a bi edge, right? And then go like this: graph edge and from number, right? Does that sound about right? Yeah, I hit a tab in there somewhere. Does that sound about right? We looking good? We looking good? We looking good? No fap and edging. Chad, I know. I'm literally Steve Jobs, okay? Steve Jobs doesn't let that creative juices out. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I got the snip, okay? Can't take the semen from the balls if there ain't no tube to take it from. That's what I've been saying for a long time now, okay? I literally cannot believe I just let that fly out of my mouth. I don't know what I was thinking, but I somehow got that out of my mouth. I'm so jealous of your ability to read and reply to chat while keeping everything straight in your head. I didn't realize I had to click on your new YouTube notification. Oh, yeah. I actually can't believe I let that come out of my mouth. Dude, I literally, that came flying out, and I don't know. I want you to draft up a letter. Quick letter for Twitlonger. You've heard of Twitlonger. Yeah, it's deprecated, but we still use it. I want to make a big-ass post about how I'm sorry to everybody for my odd vasectomy reference, okay? Because let's just face it. That's the second worst thing I've done with this whole vasectomy thing. Don't worry. I'm not... We already know what number one was.
Steinoist had became a member.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
Armin Gherkin became a member.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
Paul Volk became a member.
Fair critique. All right, let's get started. So this shouldn't be too hard. We got ourselves a little bit of a buy edge. You know what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the list. I'm going to grab out every single edge, and I'm going to put it all into an array, right? So const edges, okay, is going to be a buy edge list right here for const, const edge list of list. Classic, you know what I mean? And so that should be graph edges. There we go. We're going to go like this, edges.push, and I'm going to throw in here. And then what I'm going to do is actually go like this. I'm actually going to go in. I'm actually going to use the in. Are you ready for me to use the old in? We're using the in. I know, very unusual. And I'm going to go like this, edge. Ooh, let's call it from. Let's call it from. That is like every IQ I've ever used in my lifetime. Wait, hold on. This is list from. Wait. Yes. Then I need to go for turns out I had a couple missing one. I had a couple missing one in here. I just realized that I'm actually not that smart. I thought I was smart, but I'm actually not. Okay, there we go. So this looks pretty good. String. Wait. You're a string? A string? Wait, what? Isn't that a... Isn't in the indices? Am I dumb? In is the indices, right? No, because this is an array. In is indices. Am I wrong? No. Const A equals 1, 2, 3. Oh, crap. You don't want to use those numbers. 69, 420, 42, 1337, right? For const I in a console.log I. Yeah, they're indices, dog. They're indices. They're strings. Oh my goodness, they're strings. I just actually hate you. I actually just hate you. I actually just want to throat punch you. I have never wanted something to die more quickly than that. This is just the most... Arrays are not just objects. People have to quit saying that. Don't say that. Don't say that, Beefcake Blake. Beefcake Blake, they're not objects. Trust me. They're not objects. They're not objects, okay? They're not objects. But they apparently still inherit properties from objects. Arrays are arrays. What the F? They're not arrays either. They're called a dynamic list. Okay, they're a little bit different. TS and JS on Prime is a funny Prime. I know, thank you. Arrays are objects. They're not. They are objects. Okay, you got me on that one. You got me on that one, tough guy. Keys. Would like to have a word with you. I know. Very confused by everything. Yeah, what do we get there? That's actually a great question. Object.keys array. Okay, so that gives you actual strings as well. Okay, what about entries? Do we got entries? Can we do entries with A? Okay, strings as well. Well, color my nipples firmly erect. I never thought I'd rue the day where JavaScript would surprise me on such basic things. But I'm ruing right now. I'm stewing in ruin right now. Stewing, ruin, bars and fooing. You know what I'm talking about? Do you have any positions when a person uses Python for an interviews? Yeah, I don't care. I've been rude. Today, I've been rude. Today's the day. Average JavaScript programming session. So, raise a JavaScript. JS doesn't make any sense. JS is the greatest language ever. You guys just, this is like typical JS Andy. Instead of complaining about the language, maybe you should try to make it better. Sometimes you can't make horseshit anything but horseshit, okay? Yeah, you can put some nice tinfoil around it, hang a couple earrings from it, and it looks like a sparkly spaceship. But let's just face it, okay? You open that up, it's still just horseshit. Just underneath the hood. All right, so anyways, we're going to have a constant, we're going to have this little bad boy. We're going to have a little weighted adjacency list, which is going to be this guy right here, right? It's actually going to be a new array, list.length fill null map. Bam, looking good. Loud noises! I would use object.entries here. You could use object.entries. That's probably a good place to use it. You know what? You're probably right. Because, no, you're not right. You're actually incorrect here. You're actually completely wrong. In is the correct choice. In is the correct choice. Bro is not a VTuber. I'd be kind of down for that, though. Object entries ain't it. Entries ain't it. All right, so now let's see. Okay, so we got this thing, so let's go 13 down. I'm just sitting here trying to figure out how do I respond to VTuber guy. And so I'm just going to program a complicated data structure to make myself feel better. So by doing a regular sort, I have a ascending order array, which means I should be able to just start going through here for let I equals 0. I has to be less than const visited equals new array fill false. Let's go like this. Const visited count equals 0. Let's go. That's a genius idea. I think we got some genius ideas going on here. Okay? I like what's...
Look at this milk drinker blaming the language for his mistakes. Just tried the code correctly and stopped blaming the language for your low IQ lol.
You didn't even have the dignity to give me a D's nuts joke at the end of this. I want you to level with me, Karen. First off, do I look like I've been working out? I feel like I got huge. Okay. Whoa. Hey, turn your HR superpowers down. Second off, quick question, Karen. Do I come off as low IQ? I do, huh? Let's go. I'm not a midwit. Why do you do this? Doesn't fill? Nope, doesn't do it that way. Mixed nuts, I want you to think about why it doesn't work that way. Just take a moment, think about it, hit me back in a little bit, because it's actually a really fun experiment. Try it out and see what happens. It's very, very fun. Grugsy array, Grugsy object. So this is very, very clever what I'm about to do here, okay? So I'm going to go like this. Edges.length, length, and a visited count has to be less than, dude, I hate, can you just, Copilot, I don't want you to fulfill in the rest of this, okay, Copilot? Because when I let you do this part, it's garbage doo-doo. But when I let you do this part, very, very nice, right? This part's great. Typically, you get all of this wrong. You get that right. I wish there was like a just take the one line and stop giving me everything in the universe because I don't like you to give me stuff, okay? I don't like it. So we're going to go like this. Const edge equals edges I. If edge dot from if visited. Oh my goodness, come on. Visited.
It turns all your
edge
bad feelings
from,
into good feelings.
Then guess what?
It's a
Continue. We don't need you. We don't need you. Hey, Samir, Tali, thank you very much. All right, hey, are you ready for the answer? And that's why I don't use Copilot. I like some things Copilot does. Are you ready for the answer? Why? For those that don't know.
Oh, that scared me.
Okay. Lithium. If you keep this up, I'm going to have to go visit a doctor because I'm staying firm for way longer than 4 hours right now, okay? Way longer than 4 hours. You got to chill, okay? We're getting problems down here, okay? Ugh. What are you drinking out of? A mason jar? A 1.5 liter mason jar? Okay, anyways. So we got this thing. So now all we got to do is we literally just got to put it in our MST, right? So our MST, we're going to go like this. If MST edge dot from, let's go like this. Let's say, hey, if that thing doesn't exist, guess what? MST edge from, we do that. Take that, yank that, paste it down, take in here from to G. Hit him with the G unit. All right, so someone did ask me earlier, why don't I just go like this? New array, fill with an array instead of doing this thing. Very, very simple answer is this. Let me show you why. I can do a really, really simple node. Here we go. Const B equals new array 10 fill array object B 0 push 1 B. It's the same object, okay? It's the same object. This will ruin your life once. It's a horrifying experience. It'll take you 15 minutes to debug what the hell's going on. And then you realize it's because you used array.fill and you got referenced. Okay? You got referenced. Right? You get referenced. It's a classic. So if anyone's wondering why I'm doing something stupid like this, it's not because I'm stupid. It's actually because I've been emotionally injured. I've been emotionally injured. I've been hurt, people. All right, so we do this little guy right here, and we just go like this. Edge from, oh, get out of here. From dot push. You know, I also like to try to go as fast as I can. I like having Copilot on because I like to see, can I get everything in here before Copilot gives me a suggestion? It feels like I'm programming at top speed,
all your bad
top
feelings
velocity,
into good feelings.
completely oiled up,
It's a nut.
completely disgusting, all that good stuff. Samir, thank you very much again. Let's go. I appreciate that. No, someone just asked, can't you skip this? A fun little fact with arrays. New array 10 map. Isn't the joy of JavaScript just so incredible? Now, here's the best part about it, is that when you do this, when you make this little bad boy, and you show somebody that uses JavaScript, they will actually defend why this is a good reason. It's not a good reason, okay? It's not a good reason. Stop it. If you're defending that this is good, it's not good, okay? You're Keck Society, 100%, okay? This is emotionally bruising. Welcome to actually using JavaScript for tools. I hate when it gives me suggestions right when I hit tab that accepts this. I've had this happen quite a bit, yes. Yes, JavaScript is an extremely difficult language, and people, hey, Eigenvector, how you doing? I think people, there's this problem. It's called Stockholm Syndrome, right? Once you use JavaScript enough and you can kind of like navigate around the stuff, then it becomes really easy and it's kind of fun. You know, like it's pretty easy to get something done. But me personally, I get like really bored of using JavaScript because it's fun, and then I have like 900 foot guns that I hate once your project grows to some certain size. So me personally, I hate JavaScript. I'm going to turn up the music for a second because this song is a slapper and a creamer, okay? You could put this in coffee. Right? You could put this in coffee. All right. Anyways, we're going to go like this. To edge dot to. Ooh, you know what I could technically do? I think I can just go like this, right? I think I could just actually put an edge, right? This is another fun thing about TypeScript. We're type narrowing, which is totally a lie. This is so good. I love abusing things. This is such a lie. It's disgusting, right? I love it. Oh, dang it. I didn't get in there in time. Bad typing. There we go. Whoopsies. I did not print it, people. I did not print this. Please tell me I didn't print it. Let's go. I did not print it. Let's go. From 0 to 2. Wait 1 to 2. Let's go. That's from 0, right? It's already in there. From does not technically need to be in here. This is an artifact of me using TypeScript, so just let it go. This is great times. I love this. I was once accused due to why I don't like this feature. It just exists. And I got accused of being somebody who was saying that I like my types lying. Because I like return types. Return types do the same thing. Anyways, all right, from 1 to 1, wait 1 to 4, wait 1. This is correct. From yes, from 1 to 4, wait 1, let's go. We're sitting at 1 from 1 to 4, let's go. Wait 1, 2, 4, wait, hold on. Whoa. Something's wrong here. People, wait, this is not right. This ain't it. Something's wrong here, people. Why is it in here twice? I did something wrong. Why do you keep coming back to JS? Because you don't like it. I do this intentionally in JavaScript because it makes people feel good, like they can learn with me. Okay, putting kids to bed. Have a good stream. Hey, Ryan Winchester, thank you very much. I tease my C++ developers who slandered Java to troll them by saying that Java is because it had a bad parent. How does that go? Building a new connection to levitate some pressure from her. I am really thankful for her. I have to stop having hobbies apart from coding, so we wanted to reach to anyone in Melbourne, Australia for any suggestions on how to build a social connections outside coding. Again, really sorry. Not a problem. There's plenty of things people do. I'll give you a couple quick ones. The easiest places to go build connections and stuff is you have to have a common place of meeting. So I find that the two easiest places are either going to be a local country club / golf club or church. when you're 30 years old, finding new friends is effing weird. Okay? Effing weird. Bars are really hard to find good friends. Bars are extremely hard because you don't have the same person showing up. You have to like become best friends. Hey, bro, you want my number? You want to drink again? Like, dude, totally weird. It's a weird thing. The gym's a good place. Gym's a good place. Kickball, yeah, intramural sports, very good one. So I've actually made quite a few friends from basketball, intramural basketball. That's like a great place to do it. So if you do intramural sports, I will definitely put that on there. Intramural sports, gym, church, country club, skate park, yeah, some sort of activity where people go to. Like that's the whole thing is if you don't have that, it's extremely impossible. Basketball's great. That's why I've made a lot of my friends from basketball. AA is a good place to make friends. Can be dangerous, though, because you also have to make friends with people who want to be healthy. Yeah, everyone's just naming places where people go to regularly. This is really good. Right? The problem is they have to go to the same place. That's why drinking doesn't work nearly as well. You know, League of Legends, that's not quite meeting people outside of coding. All right, an actual hobby activity space can be a great. Yeah, exactly. Shared interest is the greatest way. I don't know how women make friends, honestly. I'm confused. I don't know anything about women. I only know thing about one woman, which is my wife. Right? Control N for VS Code or double Control Alt D for IntelliJ for one-line completion. For Vim, press right quit to open another editor. Oh, that feels insulting. Then just shout and hug each other. Exactly. Anonymous Haskell Club. Yep. Board games. Yeah, board games are hard because I don't know where people meet for board games. I don't know that one. Right? Now I'm working with developers who would blame garbage collection algorithms for Spring Boot's bloat on needless allocations. And they have a surprise Pikachu face when I have the same algorithm running for a pure Jetty implementation for the same set of services that does not have an issue. Yes. People typically blame the wrong thing. What you really need to do is, really, I assume there's some sort of like heap, like there's an equivalent of Perfetto for Java where you can watch like heap allocations and be like, here you go. Here's the time spent in garbage collection. Guess what? It ain't garbage collection's problem right now. You'll notice that it's only 0.1% of the total time running. That ain't it. This ain't it that your service sucks. Yes, it is bad. It is bad. But I don't really care right now. We're doing algorithms, right? I get it though. I've ran into a lot of people who will say things, and I'm like, whoa, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's just get out the yardstick first, figure out what to do, and then go from there. If you find yourself hating a tool, make sure you've learned the tool before you blame the tool. Exactly. I've blamed the tool plenty of times, a little too early. Okay. I've been that guy. All right, so let's figure out what's happening here. Because I feel a little confused as to why this has happened. Because I feel like I really nailed
Welcome
this.
to Costco. I love you.
You know what I mean? Okay, so I do. So this is very interesting. I think I see what happened. I didn't have the 2 in here as well. Let me think about this. You can add something that has either to or from, just not both. The name. Come on, get it. The name is the Kruskalogen. Okay, that's what happens. That is what's happening right here. So I have to go like this. If Edge visited, Edge 2. So it has to be both, right? Yeah, it has to be both. If it's both, then we create a cycle. But if it's one, we don't create a cycle. I'm a dummy. That's what happened. That's what happened here. There we go. So if I rerun this, we have 0 goes from 0 to 2. 1 goes from 1 to 4. Ooh. I'm wrong. I'm wrong on this whole Kruskals thing altogether. Kruskals algorithm. How do you determine if we can add an edge? I actually don't even know. I just realized I'm too stupid to do this. I can't, dude, Geek for Geeks, sorry, but you are just the worst site in the universe, okay? I gotta quit using you. So, that's one thing that I'm missing, which is how do I know I have a... Are you new to this? Maybe, baby. So I must be missing something, because effectively what's happening is this. 0 to 2 are being selected. 1 to 4 is being selected, then this, then this. Well, what's the problem here? This line never gets selected because both 0 and 1 have been visited, which is not technically true. So I'm missing something. I just don't know why. I blocked that track, dude. It is just the worst every time I go in there. All right, algorithm. Here, I didn't read the algorithm. I got to read it. Okay, create a forest F, a set of trees, where each vertex in the graph is a separate tree. Create a sorted set S containing all edges in the graph, while S is not empty and F is not yet spanning. Okay, so this must be a check that I need to figure out. Remove an edge at the minimum weight from S. If the removed edge connects 2 different trees, then add it to the forest, F, combining 2 trees into a single tree. Okay, we gotta think of a really clever way to do this. I think I have a clever way to do this. Are you ready? No, union's not it. Union's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. You don't want to do that. There's ruh-roh. We can think of something way better. No. From to it ain't it either. That's not it. I think we can be clever here, people. Okay, check this out. This is my idea. We're going to drop visited. Get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of there. Okay? And then we're going to re-add it and call this my forest. And I'm going to have this thing called forest count. Forest count is going to be the count of the forest. Okay? I know. Sit down. Shut up. Okay? Next, we're going to take this, and I'm going to go like this. I'm going to fill it with, I don't know, I don't care, false. And we're going to hit it with the map. And we're going to go like that. We're going to set it to the values 1 through this, okay? They each represent a distinct forest. Are you ready for this? I'm about to blow some pants, boys. We're about to blow some pants, boys. While forest count is greater than 0, okay? Okay, get over there. 0. While it's greater than 0, we're going to keep on going. Now, here's where we blow some forest. Are you ready to blow some forest? Are you ready? I think this is going to work. Are you ready? I think this is genius. Okay, I feel like I'm a genius. Here, I love this because I feel like this happens in interviews where I come up with a great idea, and it's either I'm going to get hired because my great idea was genius, or I'm going to get not hired because my great idea is just a piece of shit idea. All right, so here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. If forest edge, okay, equals, okay, what, am I pressing all the wrong buttons? If forest edge equals from to 2, yeah, wait for it. Wait for this one. This one's going to get so effing exciting. Damn it, it's a terrible idea. Damn it. I thought I had it. I thought I had such a good idea. I honestly thought I had such a good idea, but I realized it's a terrible idea. Because now damn it. See, I don't get hired. I have use a union. F. I don't want a union. I don't want an effing union. How could people tell me Kruskals was easier? Fired before even hired. I know a girl who is my best friend, and I have started to develop feelings towards her. Uh-oh. Yep, that's because guys can't really exist in the friend zone. I don't care what anyone tells you. I don't think guys exist well in the friend zone. My heart says to leap into it, while my brain says it's a mistake. What should I do? I'm afraid I may lose her as a friend. I don't think friend zones exist. Okay? Personal opinion. I just don't. I don't believe they exist. Just saying. I don't think they exist. But they do. I don't think they exist. You can have your own feelings. We all have different feelings. I don't think they do. You can think they do. I don't think they do. Are you saying I'm saying that my wife and I don't have a friend zone. Okay? We're beyond friend zone. Okay? Wait, you guys talk to girls? You're the meme. Friend zones exist. No, they don't. You guys talk to girls? But are you friends? Okay, I feel like you're intentionally trying to be stupid right now. You know what a friend zone is, right? Or you don't know what a friend zone. If you don't know what a friend zone is, I'm sorry. A friend zone is where you're just friends, okay? The not friend zone is where you're beyond that point, okay? You're in a relationship, which already implies friendship. My wife learned programming Python from a geology teacher, and I'm embarrassed to be in the same room. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I don't know. I think for the question, I don't know if I'm the best person to ask this question to, but I'll tell you this much, that that you're going to have to really gauge for yourself, because here's the problem. Let's just say you do like her. That feeling's not going to just magically go away. Right? You're going to just forever live in this purgatory of trying to be somebody's friend with whom you don't emotionally want to be that person's friend. Right? And it's just going to be not great for you. And it's probably not going to be great for her either, because you're going to be a shitty friend at that point, because it's going to be really hard for that, you know? So, yeah. And plus, seeing her with a different guy is going to hit you really hard. Then you're going to be a terrible friend, because that's not what friends should be like, right? So I'm just saying, if that's you and you feel like you want to take the leap, maybe you're going to have to figure that out, okay? Because I don't think it's going to end great. At the end, it's either going to end great or it's going to end with you having regrets. You got to figure out which one you want to do, because I don't see this middle ground of just friends for life. Okay, yes, I know it does happen every now and then. I know it happens. I'm sure there's a strictly platonic friendship that does exist. I've heard about it. I've seen it on television, but television doesn't seem to match up with reality, but I've heard about it. It's time to go down shooting. Plutonic pog. I know. I've heard about these. Okay, so how do we do this? Do I just really have to use a set? No problem. You've seen it happen on a Hallmark channel. I have. The friend zone is awkward. Yes, I know. Chances are, if you're already friends, it's already too late to ever anymore. Me and my girl, best friends, would say otherwise. Okay. Cool. I just stay out of that zone. I just stay out of the zone. At the termination of an algorithm, the forest forms a minimum span. Okay, so we do really have to do some sort of checking.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
There's just like no other way to do this other than unions, right? Yeah, I think you can be friend group friends, right? That does exist. I had friend group friends, right? I know, but I don't want to have to check that. You know what I mean? 2 arrays. I know it can just be 2 arrays, like, right? Like everything becomes arrays. I mean, you could. So I guess the ways I see this being done is that everything's in their own set, right? Right, everything's in their own set, and then you just have to check, do you exist in my set? If it does exist in my set, then that's that, right? I'm just going to make a bunch of sets and see if you're in there, right? I hate using sets. Sets make me emotionally, they hurt me. You know what I mean? They hurt me. Every time I use a set, and by the way, I have really weird views on relationships, so you don't have to listen to me, okay? Don't feel obligated to listen to me. You know what I mean? You don't have to feel obligated to listen to me. I love my wife. I love her to death. All right, there we go. So we have this. This is looking good, right? So we all have distinct sets, right? So we kind of have to like merge sets, right? So that's where things get kind of weird, I think. That's where I think things get a little bit weird, but let's find out. So what I should be able to do is I should really be able to say, hey, Are you two from the same? Are you guys the same set? Right? I think this makes sense. Are you the same set? If you are the same set, then we just continue because we're gonna we're gonna actually have literally the same set. And so then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna go like this: forest count minus minus, right? While forest count is greater than 1, this makes sense. And then I'm gonna go like this: forest edge from. Let's see. Let's go like this. We're gonna go like this: forest dot edge from dot. Can you add multiple? Is there like a way to? Is add? Okay, add is a singular operation. Dang, I was hoping to like. Is there like a merge? Is there a merge? Is there a push clear keys? Can you get something else? No, there's not. Okay. So, E of edges 2. There we go. So we're gonna add them all into here, and then forest edge dot. I mean, I guess I can just use arrays, right? I could just literally use arrays. Why am I using a set? I don't even need to use a set. Stop this set nonsense. I was gonna use something other than that, but I could just use a set, right? I can literally use a set. I can literally just use an array. I could just use an array because I only need a pointer. I realize I only need a pointer, right? I only need a pointer. Do I only need a pointer? Is this true? No. See, dang it. This still doesn't work. I was hoping for something clever. I'm still trying to be too clever. Because the problem is that I have to find that set and I have to replace that reference because everybody else, like I have to add that entire subset to me. And then I have to become that subset. You know what I mean? Okay, I got to figure out what's the way to do this. How do you merge two sets? This is an appropriate answer. If you say the word stalking, you need this and God. I know, but I still have the same problem with the union. Okay, guys, stop having... You guys are going back and forth having some apparent argument in here. Stop it. I know, but I didn't want to have to go through the nodes. Is that how you do this in Kruskals? Because that's the problem. Okay, so here's the general problem that I have, which is this. Okay, so this is... Okay, let me just show you what I'm trying to avoid doing. So check this out. I'm not going to... Whoopsies. I'm not even going to do that. I just need a reference. I need a referential item, right? I could technically use a number, I think. I think I could technically use a number. Okay, we'll go back to just using an I, right? I. There we go. I. Fantastic. If they're from the same force, I guess maybe there must be a better way. Now I got to go research how to do this because the problem is reference updating, right? I can't just move that one node over into a new one. I have to make sure that both pointers have the same thing. You know what I mean? I need the sets to be identical. I need to be the same reference, which means I have to go find the other sets and make sure that they also get replaced. Am I just doing this way wrong? I must be just doing this way, way wrong, right? Let's see, forest, index has to be, let's see how Copilot does it after this. I must be doing something way wrong. Because I can't just move over that one reference because then I kind of create two different forests again. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, this is what I feel like is happening here. And I'm going to go like this. If forest index equals edge, I'm just going to make it equal from, right? There you go. That's what I was going to do. So now I just keep growing this thing. Something feels incorrect here. Good call. Thank you for that. I know I'm doing something wrong here because I have to replace all the references. So I just need something to say it's a reference. I know I'm overcomplicating it. I don't know how to do a forest of trees. I'm unsure how to do a forest of trees. How does one do a forest of trees? Because it's the two mid-sized forests that I have to update. We'll look here in a second. Plant them in the ground. Arson? Okay. You guys are not, none of you are helpful. I just want you to know right now. Okay, let's see if I just got this correct first try. From 2 to 1. All right, let's see. From 0 to 2. From 0 to 1. Seems great. From 1 to 4. From 1 to 3. Let's see. From 1 to 0. Okay, correct. 2. From 2 to 0. Correct. Let's see. We're now on to 3. From 3 to 6. Rock on. All right. 4 from 1 to 1. From 4 to 5. Okay. From 5 to 6. And from 5 to 4. Okay. And from and from 6 to 3. And from 6 to 5. Okay. So I accidentally got this right. So we got it right. We're just overdoing the thing, right? Let's see. So far, so good. Okay. So let's go to chat OpenAI and go like this. Could you please implement Kruskals algorithm given the following interface? Let's see. Let's see. In TypeScript. Let's see what happens here, right? Let's go all the way up to the tippity top. Okay, why did that just take a second? Let's take that thing. Ooh, let's not do that. I'm gonna go like this. Whoopsies. Oopsies. Can I just? Okay, whatever. I'll just do this the old-fashioned way. We'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, so there's the interface. But let's also grab this thing. Let's paste that in. Whoopsies. Hey, let's paste that thing in. And then let's also paste in FW. Jump into here and let's grab those two. Yeah, baby. And put those in here. Right? Does that feel about right? All right, let's see what you got here. What do you got here? I heard that if you say the word please, it responds better. I don't know if this is true. Certainly, Kruskals algorithm is a greedy algorithm that finds the minimum spanning tree for the weighted undirected graph. The algorithm works by sorting all edges in a non-decreasing order by their weight. Then it adds the smallest edge at a time, ensuring that V does not form a cycle until there is V minus 1 edges. Okay, here, let's see. Here is an example implementation in TypeScript according to the interface you provided. Let's see. Find and set. Okay. They went with recursion. Huh. Recursion time, pretty exciting. I probably would have chosen a while loop, but I think we're different. Okay, union sets. Yeah, I definitely think mine's less complicated. I, for some odd reason, find mine to be less complicated. All right, union sets. Find parent A, find parent B. Okay, so that's how they're doing it. They're literally walking. Okay, I see what's happening. They're effectively finding the path. If parent vertex does not equal vertex, parent vertex equals the find set vertex of this one and the current parent, right? And it keeps walking back until the parent is its own parent. That's what happens. Each item points to itself, and then other ones start pointing to it. I see what's going on here. I think I see sort of. Sort of? Okay. If root A does not equal root B, then if rank A root is less than rank B root, give them the old swippity swap. All right, let's go. Parent root B equals root A. You deroot it. Okay. If A equals B, then rank A plus plus. I'm a little confused by that one. Oh, ranking. Okay, it gives a higher rank. I don't understand the ranking. Who cares what rank is? Just choose, like, left, right? Why are they concerning themselves with the ranking? Okay, Kruskals. Okay, number of vertices equals that one. Nice job. If it equals 0, return null. Fantastic. Initialize the empty array from vertices. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this from. There's a from like this. Clever, sort of. Other than the fact you have to create an object to provide a length. That's stupid. That's a stupid one. Edges, here's the by edges. Convert adjacency list to an edge list. Okay. Yep, there we go. Okay, so I did the exact same thing. Parents equal this. They're effectively set their parents to themselves. They are their own parent. They are their own grandpa, if you've ever seen The Stupids. Rank, this one right here, fill 0. Okay, fantastic. Everyone has a 0 rank. This rank business is completely useless, I think. I think they should just always choose left. Just choose left. Why do you care who becomes the biggest parent? Who decides who's doing the biggest parent? Okay, I think mine was much better. I'm not going to lie to you. I think runtime-wise, I think mine wins. Okay? I'm thinking out loud here. Okay, I think length hack is hilarious. It is.
Welcome to Costco.
Literally a Nabisco
I love
Triscuit.
you.
Thank you very much. I'm the biggest parent. You are. Chad Jippity wears pants in this relationship. Tell him to test it. If you want a layer on top, for example, rank matters. Okay. But how's it choosing this rank? The rank is all 0s. What's the layering, I guess? That's the real question, is what's the layering for? I had to learn this algo, but had no recollection except for its aim. Am I stupid or is there some other problem? Are you my therapist? I am. Like for GUI stuff. I know, but it just chooses a random one to get that rank, right? That's all it's doing. There's actually no real rank algorithm here other than it just chooses one A versus the other B. It's like literally the ordering just magically gets it. You know what I mean? Because the first one is, they're all 0s. So the first time we union sets from just wins. Yeah. Okay. Can you explain why there is a rank in this algorithm you provided? Right? There's actually nothing to this one, right? It literally just chooses the first from wins the highest rank. Because this one does like first one in gets this one. If long as that doesn't happen, if this rank is less, then we swap them. Else, that's just the way it is. And so root A equals this. Yeah. Let the man explain. All right, certainly. Rank array is used for a technique known as union by rank, which is an optimization to the union find data structure. In Kruskals' algorithm, we need to maintain a disjointed sets of vertices to detect cycles. We often do that using a data structure called union find, which is optimized by 2 techniques, path compression and union rank. I genuinely think it's lying. Union by rank. When you perform the union operation to join, let's see, that's one optimization. Let's see, attach the smaller set to the root of the larger. The smaller or larger set is determined by its rank, which is stored in the rank. Okay, rank is how many items are pretty much within it. It's its size. I'm not really sure if you're getting a find compression. There's no path. There's literally no path compression in this. You still walk the entire effing subpath to find its parent. Where's this compression? Whom has the compression? There's no compression. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, great. It's a Medium article. Okay. I'll look at this one later on. This is like I'm going to read this later on because whatever we're looking at right now, I do not believe it provides anything. Right? Like I truly don't think this provides anything. You could literally go, if root A does not equal root B, bam, root B's new parent is A, GG. So so mine will run faster for a little bit. I do think that this actually in the end will run faster potentially. The reason being is as this thing gets bigger, I search the entire list, whereas this thing searches, practically speaking, some subset of the list. There is a path compression there. The line assignment inside the if. This right here, that does not There is no compression here. This right here, that's not compressing anything. That's swapping. Unless if you're trying to say this one. Is this the one doing it? Okay. Oh, yeah. This is true. Right, I want you to look at something right here. Okay. I see how it works now. Okay, I'm the idiot. Hey, Chance. I'm the dummy. I see what happens. Rank is the amount of counted nodes in here, and find set reassigns the vertex until it reaches the tippity top. Okay. I can purchase this. It just keeps pointing directly at the root. Okay, I see what happened. OpenAI 1. I know, stages of grief over the ChatGPT algo. I know, I should trust the algorithm. Generally, algorithms are pretty safe to always bet on. Generally, you can always bet on an algorithm. Just because that's more like, it's just a well-defined problem. Generally, I should be able to do that. Okay, so amortization of this thing probably turns into like a 1. Tell it to write it without recursion. Recursion makes perfect sense here. I mean, you don't have to use recursion, but it works. Actually, recursion, you do want to use recursion here. Yes, how the find set works, you want to use recursion. This makes sense. OpenAI 2, Prime 0.
I love you.
I'm the dummy. It makes perfect sense. Thank you very much. Lissay0062. I like coffee and milk. I used to do that too, but I quit doing that. Hey, Anus Doctor, I'm sorry if I didn't say thank you to that. I think I was completely into this. My job just disappeared to AI. It didn't. It truly did not. It's a tree graph algo. I feel like recursion is almost always makes sense. Well, the reason why it makes sense with Jippity here is that for the Jippities to make sense, for this to make sense is that you have to assign the same vertex to all the traversal required, right? So every time you make an update to the find set, you have to make sure that the immediate parent jumping goes straight to the root node. Effectively, what you're doing is, instead of creating a minimum spanning tree that looks like, if you compare, like, say, 1 and 4, you'd have something that looks like 1 and 4, because 4 would point to 1 as its parent. Then if you did, let's just say 4 and 5, you'd create this. So by reassignment, it says, okay, well, I'm actually not going to assign it here. I'm going to jump up once and say, hey, who's your daddy and what does he do? And if his daddy is himself, then it's going to reassign 4's parent to be 1, and then it's going to reassign 5's parent to be 1. So who's your daddy? What does it do? Operation. Very important. That's what's happening. And so it's shortcutting the finding process here. That's why it's doing that. Okay. Shockingly, I actually do understand what's happening. I know most of you think I'm probably just saying I get it when I really don't get it, so I don't look stupid in front of you guys.
Kruskals.
But don't worry.
I love you.
I look stupid in front of you guys all the time, so I actually have zero fear looking stupid in front of you. Hippo Bear, thank you very much. If you're having trouble with this, how are you supposed to understand it? No, I get it. Well, I didn't think that until you said it. Nodders. Ooh, those are like pretty blue nodders. What is that one? Flats believe? Wait, did Flats just steal nodders? And then made it high definition? You just made high definition nodders? I don't know about this situation going on here. Do y'all feel like someone may have stolen something? Did we get some AI upscaling plus a blue tinting? Did JS ever actually get proper tail call recursion? I think it did. We got lots of nodders going on here. Ooh, we got another person. Who's Flats? Who's Flats? Look at that face. What do you sick MFs like to watch here? Overwatch? Damn, Overwatch. Man, this guy played 10 hours of Overwatch. I think I'd need a backiotomy if I played 10 hours of Overwatch. 10 hours of Overwatch. I'll follow him. You guys need a backiotomy? Oh my goodness, there's another one. Flats Doubt? What the hell is this? Oh, Doubt and Believe. Oh, that's so cute. 10 hours of PHP Overwatch is accurate. Oh, what is that one? Nodders? Wait, why is your Nodders so much cooler than my Nodders? What? I want the one that's Pain. This is Pain Nodders. I don't know. I need a colonoscopy if I played 10 hours of Overwatch. Bonitis, guys, 80s guys, bonitis. It's just bigger. Let it go. Dude, I can't let it go. It's so big, I want it. All right, anyways. Okay, Kruskals. I understand Kruskals. This was fantastic. Just so you guys know, I'm re-going through all these data structures that I haven't learned in a long-ass time. Like a long-ass time. And so I have this to-do slowly developing, which is going to look like this, okay? To-do. So our next one's, I wanted to do Kruskals. Prims. We did Prims already. Kruskals is a great time. Nodders. Yeah, some serious Nodders going on here. I wonder why your Nodders was green on that thing. Doo-doo. I got some math skills. Okay. And then I was going to do AVL, red, black. Okay. And then we're going to do the coin change problem one more time because I want to do that because it makes me feel wholesome on the inside. And then maximum sub array. Now, the coin change problem is emotionally terrible. It just hurts me. So those are the algorithms I'm going to kind of really think about. Coin change is the GOAT. I know I used to coin change so good. Dude, I could coin change in my sleep. Now I effing cannot do it. Like, I literally can't do it. Dude, I used to be so good at it. I used to be so good at the coin change. How are we supposed to know these? It's really good for your brain to know these things. You know, I do mean this in like, it's good to good to re-go over things you don't know, right? Re-walk those paths. Ford Fulkerson, see, this is the problem I have with how much graph can I actually get it? How much graphs can I actually get in? Explain algorithms in 5 words or less. Step by step solution. Now, please
Welcome
give
to
me some
Costco.
subs
I
for an
love you.
incredible explanation. That last one was maybe a lot of dashes in there. Algorithms, problem solving is always good for the noggin. It is. It's good to see that. Like, because I don't think I would have saw this little union thing right here. This is very clever, by the way. Because at most, you're ever making 2 steps. At most, you're only ever making 2 steps here. Which is super clever. Actually, could you make more than 2 steps? You could make more than 2 steps. There is a way to make it make more than 2 steps. It's true. Poor guys watching ads missing all this content. Or is it? Is it? It's called the wrong way. Yeah, guys, what's the coin change problem? It's a classic problem in which you're given a series of coins, right? You're given like 1, 7, 13, 17. There's your denominations. How many different ways can you make a change with this number? Right? It's a pretty classic computer science problem, and it's a dynamic programming problem. Because if you were to actually do this, what you'd end up writing is something that looks like, like 4 like I, equals 17 to 5, 6, 4, 2, 0 plus 17, right? You'd have to jump 17 at a time. Then you'd write 4J equals 13, right? Or I plus 13, I plus 13. I think you could start at 0 actually here. And then you want to do I plus, like, it literally you'd have to do all the for loops for every single one of your change combinations. You'd have to do all of your for loops. And so it's like, it's based on, yeah, that's the problem right there. And so every time you add a coin, you add another for loop. So it becomes impossible to solve. Probably, accounting change. What's your favorite top 5 algorithms? Definitely, I think one of the easiest ones to just always have in your back pocket is maximum subarray. I've been asked that in an interview maybe 4 separate times in my life. Maximum subarray, glorious problem to have. Very simple, very easy to have that. Very good to have it in your back, in your back pocket. You know what I mean? Do that. Dynamic programming is a pain in the ass. So I like maximum subarray. Crystal ball problem is another favorite one. Maximum subarray, yeah, it's on LeetCode. It's like the world's most classic problem. If it's so good, why isn't it a hash map? Why aren't you married to it then? Yeah, knowing how to turn a problem into something and SMT solver can handle is a good skill. I'm not sure what an SMT is, other than suck my therapist. 2 crystal ball was awesome. Yeah, crystal ball has been my favorite problem since it's like I've actually been asked that problem also in an interview. Was my crystal ball one? I loved it. That's such a good one. So there you go. Anyways, what's a crystal ball about? It's about stepping down the stairs. You have 2 crystal balls, right? You have only 2 balls, baby. And every time you go down a stair, you have a chance of it breaking, right? And so you have to find what's the fastest way to find at what stair does the crystal ball break. Now, most people, because let's just face it, they're weak and pathetic, they say, oh, binary, duh. Just go like this. Just go halfway down, and if it breaks, you just only have to traverse half of it. That's log n. You're like, no, dog, that ain't log n. That's half of n. That's linear. It's called TMUX Sessionizer. There you go. That's not very inclusive. A little Caldane here. Just worked through that recently. Yeah. It's a great problem. It's one of my favorite problems in all of computer science. It's super fun. It's super cool, and it's the only problem I know whose running time is squirt n. Yeah, there you go. We got a squirt enter. We got a squirter here. The worst interview I had, someone asked me about Huffman code. Okay, Huffman codes. Is that the one that makes the smallest binary? Or is that error correction? I can never remember if it's error correction or making the smallest binaries. It's compression. Okay. Then if it's the compression one, I've actually implemented Huffman encoding just recently for Netflix. In TypeScript, I implemented HTTP2, and Huffman encoding is in that. If I remember correctly, effectively you just take a static lookup table, or you can technically generate a dynamic one, and you find out each of the occurrences of everything that exists, right? Right? Each different possibility. Like, I occurs the most, and then H, and then E, and then whatever it is, right? You get all that thing in there. And then you effectively build a tree that's like 1. Then it's like 0. You do a 0 on this side. And then you can be like 0, 1 for that guy, right? And this one's like I, and this one's like H. I forget exactly how it goes. It goes something like that. And you just generate this table where you always have a unique way. And there's a way to do it so it's a little bit more efficient than I'm drawing. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's really not that hard to do it. There you go. That's Huffman, right? Is this Huffman? Yeah, it's Huffman. It's just a bunch of bits. There's a lot of extract min operations in it. Yeah, you're really twaddling some bits. You know what I mean? You're heavily twaddling. I had to do that in C. Just pain describes. Yeah, you can get it wrong very easily. It's extremely simple to get wrong. That's why some good unit tests. For me, this is like right here. This is where test-driven development is fantastic. Huffman encoding, test-driven development. It's a black box. You know the shape of the black box. You know exactly what goes in. You know exactly what should come out. It is the best. Right. No, it will not be free. I don't think this one. Had parity. Yeah, I can't remember all the things about it. Yeah, agreed. This is where where it's easy to make a mistake. TDD is very good. Yeah, well, what I say is it's not this. I don't say that. That's wrong. So I don't ever say that. I write tests where it's easy to make a mistake, but I never do TDD. I say if I can't implement it within 2 or 3 tries, I write a test, and that's how I iterate. But if I know the input and I know the output, TDD is good, right? It makes sense then. Yeah, advent of code. Advent of code is a great example of TDD. Advent of code is literally TDD, right? So if I know what's going to happen, right? This is my input. This is the thing I need you to encode. Here's your static lookup table. Please hand me out the minimum binary. Like that is like a one-time operation. Yeah, problem with TDD is that sometimes I don't even know what the shape of the solution will be. Exactly. That's why I don't do TDD. I do rear view mirror TDD, right? I find the parts that are hard and I write tests for it. I've gone back to doing some project Euler questions, and it's definitely making me think, oh, interesting, I haven't done that. Yeah, LeetCode is literally TDD. All the tests are right there. Exactly. But again, LeetCode makes sense. They give you the input, they give you the output, right? They know exactly what they want you to do. You lost your password and they have no recovery? Dude, that is the worst. Yeah. I don't disagree that LSPs make you a worse programmer. But I also don't think they make you a better programmer not using them. The problem is, what does it mean to be better in this case? I can write TypeScript without an LSP for the most part. It's not a hard thing. The thing is you don't have to keep in, like, I like turning off an LSP when I'm learning a language. Sometimes it's really good just to kind of go through that pain for like a week, and it just like settles everything into your head. But when I'm using like some dude's library, I'd rather have the LSP tell me what's there than to go play how much of that documentation is made, right? Like I don't really want to do that, right? Yeah. The thing about algebra is like that's why we could always take calculators into algebra classes, because algebra my calculator couldn't help me in algebra, right? There was no need for a calculator. They're like, oh yeah, bring a calculator, but I never used my calculator. You know what I mean? I'm a mid developer and I haven't really bothered learning a bunch of algos. I know like 5. Is there any reason to learn like 20 plus for training your brain? No, you'll run into things that is very, very good to have them for, right? There's a reason why you should know them, and which is to like let you know why you need to use some of them sometimes. I think LSPs don't actually make you worse, just less efficient if they are turned off for some odd reason. No, I can see. I think I can understand his argument. I want an LSP that can tell me my primary language is X, so it can say it looks like you're writing blah. The more idiomatic way, yeah, you want effectively a more proper copilot. To me, this is what I want, right? I want something that goes, okay, I can see you like Rust, but we're using Go right now. You're gonna want to go like this. You're gonna want to toss in some interfaces. You're going to want to do, Yeah, maximum subarrays. It's a great one. It's very, very simple. Just don't let it go negative. Don't let it go to 0, right? It's a super simple problem. It's just you have to keep track of a couple little, like, bookkeeping. And bookkeeping's where it's all hard, right? Yeah, I do have one on, I have a free one on Front End Masters. It's free forever. It's all the basic data structures. It's all the easy ones everyone should know. I want to basically do pair programming with me and give me helpful suggestions. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. Is I don't care. I almost never need an LSP beyond, like, I'm completely lost. What functions does this thing have? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what's happening. What the hell is this object? And what does it? What's on it? Like, that's for me is like nice, right? Feature on chat that removes my typed sentence. Oh, when replying to someone is killing me. Yeah, it is. It hurts. Okay. Well, people, It's been great. It's been good. Thank you for all the subs. Y'all are amazing. Many appreciations. It's time for me to move on, though. I'm sorry. Y'all are wonderful. I do mean that. Who are we rating? Bro, I just got here. Thank you. What the fuck? It just came. Man, sounds like your life sucks. Sounds like your life is horrible. Don't go. Before you go, there's something I gotta tell you. Good night. Yeah, good night. Lana's still on? Griffing is still on? Let's get Griffs. Let's get Griffs. He's rated me a few times. It's time for me to rate him. Well, 1 second. It's intended for certain audiences.
Heinzen, thank you as well. DPQ. Oh my god, DPQ, you're still out there, right? I am so
Hey, Vibrant
sorry.
Neon. I like Vibrant Neon.
I did not mean to
All right.
leave you hanging.
Bye, everybody. I gotta go. I gotta
You
go.
still out there, DPQ? I am so sorry.